The split of Rome majorly affected the rights and responsibilities of people today and in the past. Both sides on the split of the empire had their rights and responsibilities changed based on the culture of the side of the split they're on. For example, the people who lived in the Eastern Roman Empire, Byzantine Empire, adopted a more Greek culture which affected the rights and responsibilities they had in their life. The Roman Empire is one of the more influential empires today. At the height of the Roman Empire spanned a large portion of Europe. The split of Rome happened towards the end of the reign of the Roman Empire, approximately in 395 AD. However, Emperor Diocletian wanted the split of Rome to happen in 286 AD. However, the split of Rome actually happened in 395 AD. That's about 109 years after Emperor Diocletian wanted the split to happen. The main reason for the split of the Roman Empire was because the empire was too big to govern. For a government of that time, there was no cell phones to send messages or radios or anything. You had to ride a horse across the nation to receive a message. At the time, Rome was just too big for one government to govern, so they split Rome into two different governments to make it more easily manageable. The emperor who eventually caused the split of Rome was Emperor Diocletian. In 286 AD, Emperor Diocletian suggested that Rome be split into east and west sides to easily govern the massive empire. The split of Rome caused the Eastern Roman Empire to adopt a more Greek culture, while the Western Roman Empire continued to fall and kept the traditional Roman culture. In the Eastern Roman Empire, the rights and responsibilities went more towards the Greek rights and responsibilities from before the Romans took over. This was most likely done to keep Greek culture around and to keep it from being forgotten in history. Some of the rights they had were the right to vote, the right to hold office, and the right to own property. The Eastern Roman emperors made sure to protect these rights for as long as they were in office. These rights were basic Roman rights that had been granted during the Roman Republic era. So, the Eastern Roman emperors made sure to protect the rights. In the Western Roman Empire, as it started to collapse, everything was a mess. The Huns were invading the Western Roman Empire. They were losing territory fast. And the emperors were doing whatever they felt like doing. Since this was long after the time of the Roman Senate, Roman emperors could do whatever they felt like. The Roman government was a monarchy or dictatorship, whatever you prefer. One of the Roman emperors even burnt down the city of Rome. So Rome was a lot of chaos until it fell. However, the people in the Western and Eastern Roman Empire kept the basic Roman rights, including the right to vote, the right to own property, and the right to hold office. These rights were not lost due to the split of Rome and were basic Roman rights that were protected by Eastern and Western Roman law. These rights in specific are protected in most countries in the world today, due to the effect that the Roman Empire had on protecting these rights. Many countries chose to keep the rights that the Romans had in terms of these specific rights. And then whenever the Europeans colonized other continents, the rights spread to there, and that's why many countries protect these rights today. In the Roman Empire, many citizens had responsibilities like serving in the military, paying taxes, and voting. The Romans also had a social hierarchy, which is pretty simple. The highest class was the emperor, and the lowest class was slaves. The in-between being more nobles and soldiers and lower government positions. Many people in the Eastern Roman Empire had religious jobs in some way. Many people in the Eastern Roman Empire enjoyed learning about ancient civilizations, or ancient to their time. Many people in the Eastern Roman Empire also focused on agriculture and economic stability. Many people in the Eastern Roman Empire were farmers or had some agricultural job. And some of the other people pursue philosophy or art. A lot of people pursued traditional Greek responsibilities during the time of the Eastern Roman Empire. Due to the collapse of the Western Roman Empire, the responsibilities of the Western Roman Empire were more militaristic than the Eastern. They pursued more law enforcement and protecting the borders and general economic stability. The Western Roman Empire also had a lot of architects, most likely due to the Roman Empire's culture and architecture. The split of Rome still affects the rights and responsibilities of people today. The split of Rome affected many legal systems that still go on today. Many of the laws of the Balkans, which is the Greek area, come from the Eastern Roman Empire, while many of the rights of Western Europe come from the Western Roman Empire and the Roman Empire as a whole, and some even come from the Roman Republic. The split of Rome also allowed for more religions to arise in modern-day culture. For example, Christianity arose from the Eastern Roman Empire. Had the split not happened, it is likely Christianity would not be a major religion today. Some laws that developed in the Eastern Roman Empire are still used in the modern day, mostly in Eastern countries. The split of Rome caused people to have a more Greek culture, especially in the Eastern countries, and affected many languages around the world. Had the split not happened, many more countries would be using a more Latin alphabet rather than a Greek alphabet. It is likely that if the split had never happened, Greek cultures would not be much of a thing anymore. They would still exist, just they would not be as well known as Roman culture had the split not happened. However, if the split had not happened, it is fairly likely that cultures would be much different than today, and rights and responsibilities would be far different today, and much different back then, too. In conclusion, the split of Rome majorly affected the rights and responsibilities of people today, people back then, and will probably affect people for many more years.